Hey everyone, it's Rylan. It's Friday, February 10th, 2016 at 4:54 p.m. And I'm going to make this as concise as possible because my videos are always like 10 minutes long. So let's see if we can get this done in a pinch. I wanted to talk about what to do if you misgender a trans person and how to go about correcting yourself and like more specifically what not to do. And also just kind of about like respecting people's pronouns. So, here's the thing. If you misgender a trans person, I am misgendered every day of my life by strangers. Now, the people that I keep around me in my circle that know me know that I go by he, him pronouns. So they know that. But in the very beginning, and even now still, based on the way that I look and sound, I used to have teachers misgender me occasionally. Sometimes my family and shit like that. So people that I know, like, will misgender me still. And here's my tip for you. If you do this, do not, I repeat, do not make a big deal of it. Okay? Just immediately correct yourself. So if someone misgendered me and said she, just he. So someone's talking about me. Oh yeah, Rylan was telling me that he went to the park yesterday. You don't, please. It makes it so much more uncomfortable when you go, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I meant he. I'm sorry. Because you're not only calling attention to the fact that you did make a mistake, but it also just like makes me feel bad because it's like, oh yeah, I'm not being seen as who I am. Thanks for the reminder, and thank you for apologizing. Just really, if you slip up, just correct yourself and move on, and the trans person will appreciate it, because the more you call attention to it, the more awkward it gets, and the more, like, offended we get, because, especially if this happens in front of a group of people, because I would get misgendered at school, and there were a few teachers that were really good about just, like, correcting the pronoun right away, but then other teachers would, like, no, actually, I take that back. They all corrected themselves immediately, but maybe I'm just bringing that up because it was always really embarrassing because my classmates never misgendered me ever, and teachers were still doing it. But that's neither here nor there. I don't give a fuck. And then just about respecting people's pronouns in general. If someone says that they want to go by certain pronouns, do your best to just respect that off the bat. I know that it's hard to change pronouns. Like, it was even a switch for me to change pronouns in my head from she to her, from he to he to him. Like, it takes time. And if you're a trans person, please give the people in your life time to adjust. Because it's, maybe it's been 10, 15, 20, 30 years of them knowing you as a specific pronoun, and then you're asking them to change that. That's a really big deal. I was 24 years old when I came out. So my family knew me for 24 years as my birth name and female pronouns. And now I legally changed my name and I go by he, him, his pronouns. That's a big deal. People need time to adjust. And my advice to you is, don't get mad at people if they misgender you. Politely correct them. And so if someone misgenders me and they go, she went to the park yesterday, I'll just go, he. That's all I say. He. Just throw it in there, correct them. I used to get really pissed about getting misgendered. And depending on who the person is, I might get more angry. Like if my dad were to misgender me, I'd be like, he has a little bit of leeway because he's known me, like, the longest out of anybody. But, if my friends do it, it's hurtful, but I'm not going to start hating them. I understand that I look, dress, and sound a certain way, and it can be confusing. But, all the people that are in my life are respectful and understanding of who I am as a person. And I hope that for everyone, I hope that for every trans person, that they get the respect that they need, because everyone needs to be validated in their identity. And especially, I want to say, for people that have friends that are non-binary and they go by they, them, their pronouns. I know for a lot of people that's confusing because it's not grammatically correct, but just respect it. You don't even have to understand it. If you want, you can ask your friend to explain why they go by those pronouns, because maybe they don't feel that they are male or female, so they are what they are. go ahead and have that conversation. But I've had a lot of people, non-trans friends, when I tell them that I have friends that go by those pronouns, they're like, what? That doesn't even make any sense. And I'm like, don't invalidate other people's identities, please. Like, that's not fair. That's how they identify. The end. And another note on misgendering, I know that now that I'm starting to be like more feminine and allowing that to come out, I still expect to be gendered correctly by my friends. Just because I like wear a dress one day does not mean that all of a sudden I want to go back to she, her pronouns. I will never be my dad's daughter again. I will always forever out be his son. So it doesn't matter what I'm wearing. I would like to be respected. And that goes along with saying you can never tell someone's gender identity by looking at them. People will look and hear me and they'll say, oh, that's a girl. But I'm anything but a girl. Like, I'm not. So that is all I have to say. Recap. Correct yourself really fast. Just interchange the right pronoun. If you are trans and people are messing it up, just throw in your pronoun. You don't have to get mad and say, actually, it's he. What the fuck, Marilyn? Like, don't. Just, it's fine. So, this was short, kind of. This is good for me. 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So, have a good day. I hope this was informative. If you have any questions, just message me or write in the comments below, and I'll try and help you out. All right, bye.